All right, you want to make more money selling your house? We'll do a little bit of the repairs, just a little bit of them. You don't have to do them all. I mean, if it's something that has to be done, then yeah, do it. But if it's like the door doesn't latch all the way all the time, guys, I'm gonna say go ahead and fix it. I'm gonna say go ahead and fix it if it's something little like that. Let's go over 10 reasons. That's 5. There's 10. Let's go over 10 reasons. What about this? How does this look? Does that look kind of weird? Let's go over 10 reasons why you should complete those repairs on your house before we get it listed for sale. Let's get started right now. Item number 10, you can highlight the stuff in the marketing. Yeah, and all the marketing that I put out there for your house when we go to put it for sale, the team and I and the referral agents that I work with, we can put brand new HVAC or brand new roof. We could put stuff like that in the marketing, and buyers pay attention to it, because if you have to go buy a brand new HVAC, or if you're gonna have to go through inspections and then spend $2,500 on the repairs for the HVAC, it's nice as a buyer going in to purchase the property knowing that HVAC's been updated, knowing that the roof's been updated. You know, buyers have expenses when they're buying homes. They have down payment expenses, they have title company expenses, they have inspection expenses, they have time expenses, the time of going under contract on your home, the time of going through the inspections on your home. If you can make that process easier for the buyer while you're selling your home is gonna beat the other home that is just as similar as your home. When you're comparing apples to apples, the apple that's shinier and has less bruises that need repair, they're gonna buy the shinier one with less bruises. Let's talk about tip number 9. A lot of these are gonna seem like they're centered on the presentation, and they are. They are. When a buyer is comparing two different houses, they're gonna pick the one that is the most move-in ready for the similar price. When you go and buy a car, if you could buy a fully loaded, 3/4 ton truck with the 4 doors and all the shidazzle, let's say not all the shidazzle, let's say like it has the backup mirror, the tow package and all that, or you can just buy the plain Jane truck that maybe has a standard transmission. I don't even know if they make those anymore, and the windows that you got to crank with your hand, I don't know if they make those anymore, but they're priced the same. Which truck do you think you're gonna buy? The same thing holds true for buyers when they're buying a house. So tip number 9, especially if it's a do-it-yourself item that you could jump in there and fix, if you know how to replace windows, if there's a foggy window that you could pull it out, take it to the window shop and they switch out the panes for you and you go put it back in. If it's something simple like that you could do as the homeowner, absolutely do it, guys. Absolutely do that repair on your window to help you sell your home. It absolutely will, and it'll look better for the buyer. So any do-it-yourself repairs, if you're good at painting, come on, who can't do a little bit of painting? If you're good at painting, guys, paint that room. If you're having to ask yourself, Josh, should I really paint that room? Or you're talking to one of the teams that I work with, or one of the referral agents that I work with, do you think I should repaint that room? The answer, yes. Yes, it's yes. If you're asking us, the answer is yes. Tip number 9, tackle the repairs that you could do on your own. Do those all day long. Absolutely do those. Let's talk about tip number 8. Oh yeah, and by the way, in case you didn't already get it from the channel or from this video, yes, I'm in the real estate business. The team of agents and referral agents that I work with internationally, if you got a house to sell in Seattle, if you got a house to sell in New York, like what I did there, if you got a house to sell in Florida, if you got a house to sell internationally, we're in 26 different countries, reach out. My contact information is down in the description below or above, depending on what platform you're looking at. I would love to help you or get you connected to a team or referral agent that can help you sell your home. Let's talk. Oh yeah, let's get back to the video now. Another reason falls kind of along the same reason that we've been talking about, doing those minor repairs, caulking those windows, making sure that toilet isn't constantly flushing. Item number 8, and reasons why you do want to do those minor repairs, guys, is it helps your property stand out. It helps your property stand out. If we're walking a buyer through your property and they're just constantly, yes, I love this, yes, I love this, yes, I love this, you know how much easier it is to help you sell your home when a buyer's walking through a property like that? If a buyer walks up to the property and the front door isn't even shutting all the way correctly, or if the screen door isn't shutting all the way correctly, that's a bad first impression. And first impressions matter just as much when you're selling a house as it does in person, guys, as it does in person. People judge books by the cover. They absolutely do. And especially buyers when they're going to make a major $400,000 to $600,000 investment, or sometimes $1 million investment. People judge books by the cover. You need to set the buyer up for yeses throughout the showing appointment. That way they fall in love with your house and they want to move forward on purchasing your house, so we can help you in the close of your home and move to that next home. Item number 8, it helps out in the presentation, and that's a reason that you want to do those minor repairs up front right before we get your home on the market. Item number 7, why it's absolutely a huge thing in getting those minor repairs done before you list your home for sale. Guys, it opens up the pool of buyers. It opens up the pool of buyers. There are different loan types that have different minimum qualifications. And if there's a lot of minor repair needed on a home, that home may not qualify for the FHA, the VA, or the USDA style home loans. If there's a house that needs painted on the side that the sun's always hitting it, and you're not willing to do that, well, you've probably just knocked out VA, FHA, and USDA buyers. Item number 7, that you want to get those items repaired on your home before we list it for sale, and so that it's already done before we start marketing, is so that you have a wider pool of buyers. Item number 6, it goes back to item number 8. First impressions matter. First impressions matter. You absolutely got to make sure those minor repairs are done in your home. If they go to open up the primary suite window, or maybe a guest bedroom window, and that window doesn't open up all the way, they're gonna be like, Or if they go and they're looking at the vents up in the ceiling, the HVAC vents up in the ceiling, and there's a lot of fuzz and a lot of dust that's up in there, they're gonna be like, this house is gonna cause me more work. This house is gonna cost me more money than just the purchase price. First impressions matter. You want to ensure all the minor repairs are completed when you go to list your house on the market. Hey, are you enjoying today's video? Give it a big thumbs up if you are. Consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on my other videos about Oklahoma, about selling properties, about buying properties, and all the interviews that I do with people who have relocated to Oklahoma, and interviews that I do with people that live in the different towns of Oklahoma. You want to get to know Oklahoma, this might be a channel that you want to subscribe to. And if later on you don't want to subscribe to the channel anymore, unsubscribe and give whatever video you see a double thumbs down. That way everyone knows not to watch it. Item number 5, we're getting to some great items, guys. We're getting to some great items. And if a lot of these seem repetitive, they are, but they aren't. They are, but they are. I'm giving you 10 reasons you want to get these repairs done. Item number 5 that you're absolutely going to smile about when I tell you is it's going to help your house sell faster. It's absolutely going to help your house sell faster. If a home takes typically 3 weeks to 8 weeks to close, depending on the timeline for the buyer, the lender, the inspectors, you as a seller, and all that stuff, wouldn't it be nicer to contract your home and know that it's going to sell faster? You're going to get a contract faster on your home once we put it on the market by just doing some minor repairs. Yeah, I'm telling you up front right now, when we go to help you sell your home, to get your home to sell faster, complete those minor repairs. It will absolutely help you contract and sell your home much quicker, much quicker. Item number 4. Number 5 is pretty positive, right? Item number 4, it's just as positive. You might be able to get more money for it. You might be able to get more money for it. If you pull that cloudy window out, take it to the window repair shop in town, have them replace the pane and put it back in, a buyer's not going to think to themselves, I got to spend $600 getting a window replaced, when all you did was spend maybe $150 and a little bit of time doing it yourself. Your house is going to get more money. Your house is more towards the 10 out of 10 on that market valuation packet that I sent you. The less repairs, the higher the price, right? On that market valuation packet. Remember I said 10 out of 10 price, where everything is new, everything is nice, everything's amazing. The less minor repairs you have, sorry, someone was calling me. I had to hang up real quick, but I will call them back. The less minor repairs that you have on the home, the higher your price is gonna be. A buyer that's in the market looking at homes and finds your home that's in the right school district, in the right price range, and has no repairs done, they're gonna wanna contract your home right away because they've been looking for houses for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and they haven't been able to find one that met their criteria. But when they find yours with no repairs needed, oh, they're gonna fall in love. And that is gonna absolutely help you sell your home for more money. Oh yeah, real quick, by the way, have you ever thought about being a real estate agent? Or are you a real estate agent? Or are you a real estate broker? Or are you a team leader? Are you a team leader or broker and you use these trainings for your agents to help them talk with customers? Well, don't forget, guys, I wanna work with you. I absolutely wanna work with you no matter what state you're in, whether you're in, what is it, Washington, that's what it is, Washington, California, Nevada, Arizona, Kansas, Florida, or in other countries. Are you in Spain? Are you in South Africa? Are you over in the UK? Guys, where are you? I want to work with you at eXp Realty. There's no perfect brokerage. There's no perfect brokerage, but it's the best brokerage that I've found so far. It absolutely is. I want you to have the same access that I do to the systems, the tools, the training, the broker team, and the staff at eXp Realty to implement in your real estate business. Whether you're a new agent, a team leader, a broker owner, or a seasoned agent, guys, reach out, let's connect, let's talk about working together at eXp Realty. Contact information is in the description. Let's get back to the video. Number 3, that you wanna do the minor repairs before you list on the home. Because if you think that you're just gonna give, let's say, a $2,500 carpet allowance to the buyer, they're gonna be looking at that carpet like it's a $5,000 expense. If you think you're gonna give the buyer a $400 allowance for a new window, or maybe $1,000 for a new window, guys, new windows are expensive. The buyer's gonna be looking at those minor repairs. They're gonna be looking at those fixer-up items at 3, if not 4 times the amount that you're looking at them. Buyers and sellers are never on the same page. They're never on the same page. You want to get them done up front because it's far more cost effective than lowering your price another 10 grand just to get a new buyer pool. You want to get those done up front because it's far better than lowering your price or offering a $5,000 concession after the inspections are done just to be able to get the house sold because you're tired of dealing with it. You're ready to get the house sold. If you want to save more money, get the repairs done up front, and that's item number 3. Okay, when it comes to the big items, like you got to put a roof on it, or you've already had a foundation guy come look at it and you know that you're going to have to put piers in. Do you have to do that up front, especially if you got to pay a large deductible or you got to pay cash out of hand to do it right away? No, not necessarily, you don't. Here's the thing to think about. Some lenders are going to want that repair done up front before they close. Some of them are going to be okay dealing with the repair after closing. And then some lenders, they won't know. You and the buyer take care of it during the contract, but you've got to sign a piece of paper at closing that said you did all the repairs, that there's no deficiencies that you guys know about on the house. So it's better to be upfront. We'll put it in the contract. That way all parties know. And yes, some of those major repairs we can push off to closing. On the settlement statement, there'll be a seller bill to that company that's doing that repair. That way that repair gets done. And that way it's disclosed to all parties. So if it's something bigger, don't let that hold you back from getting on the house and getting on the market and start marketing your home. We can go ahead and work that out in the contract. We can make sure it's on the settlement statement, and that way all parties know. If it's something big like you need a brand new roof or you need to get structural piers on the property, don't worry, we got workarounds for getting those done, and those probably aren't repairs that everybody can do up front before listing the home. But it is okay to get the estimate on it and be upfront about it and know about it before listing the home. And the number one reason that you want to get the minor repairs done up front before you even list your home is to make sure the inspection and the appraisal process goes smoothly. Absolutely. If you've got all the little stuff taken care of, the home inspector feels more confident about the inspection report they're turning in, so they don't look at as much. They're like, oh wow, this is a pretty clean house. This is a pretty well put together home. They don't inspect it as much. But if an inspector starts finding one thing, then they start looking for another thing, then they start looking for another thing, and all of a sudden it snowballs because that inspector doesn't want to be in trouble for selling a bad house. Their job is to inspect as much as possible on that home so the buyer is fully aware of what they're buying. Same thing for the appraiser. The appraiser has to sign their name to the appraisal, turn it in, and then that appraisal still has to be sold on the secondary market. I'm not an appraisal, but I hear nowadays, if those appraisers do bad appraisals, even after it's sold on the secondary market, they could still be held liable. You got to look that up. I'm not an appraiser. I don't try to be an appraiser. That's just what I've heard through the grapevine or over at the water cooler at the real estate classes that I go to or the ones that I teach. But guys, it's gonna make the whole sales process a lot easier, getting those repairs done, and it's especially gonna make the inspection and the appraisal time a lot better in getting it done. That's the number one reason you want to get them done right away, because after that buyer falls in love with the house, you don't want them to fall out of in love with it after the inspection. And remember, when they contract it, they've just started dating it. The inspections are the dates, and you got to have some good dates if you want to be able to meet the parents. Am I right? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Am I right? All right, guys, that was my number one reason that you want to get the repairs done prior to getting your home listed and on the market with my team and I. If you're ready to list your home and you want my team and I, or the team that I work with and referral agents that I work with, to walk through your home and see what type of repairs you need to get done before we do the photo shoot, do the videos, and get the house on the market, my contact information is in the description. I'd love to chat with you more about your home, the sale of your home, and your land, and the sale of your land. Reach out, let's connect. And if you found value in today's video, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with someone else who's gonna be selling the home with you. Maybe you got a spouse, a loved one, a brother or sister that's gonna be involved in the sale of the home. Share this video with them too, so they know how important getting the repairs done on the home is before you go on the market. Thanks so much for watching today's video, guys, and I'll see in this video that's popping up right here. This is another video, probably my newest video that's out. Newest. I don't know if that's proper grammar. And then this playlist right here, this playlist is all about selling your house. So if you really, really, really want to learn a lot about selling your house before you call me or the team of agents that I work with or the referral agents that I work with to come take a look at your house, watch all these videos in this playlist right there. See you guys on the next one.